but it's always R2. So my R2 is going to go around with me. Sometimes it's in my smart glasses,
interesting.
sometimes it's in my phone, sometimes it's in my PC, it's in my car. So R2 is with me all the time, including, when I get home, where I left a physical version of R2.
It beats Apple in intelligence, it beats Apple in performance, and it blows away Apple in price. This is NVIDIA's latest phone, and today we are uncovering every single detail about it. But before we start, please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon for more technological breakthroughs. NVIDIA's first ever AI NeoPhone. For years, the smartphone industry has been in the same cycle. Each year, we get a slightly better camera, a screen that is only a few hundred nits brighter, and a battery that isn't too big, yet it's good enough to power through a full day. Yet one thing still remains the same: the ever-increasing pricing. The latest iPhones, Samsungs, and any big companies are only increasing their product prices each year. So far, Apple has dominated the game simply because no one dared, thanks to its marketing. But now it seems things are starting to crack. Silence. Innovation has been happening in Silicon Valley for months, but the news is only hitting the world now. Tech analysts, YouTube reviewers, and media groups are calling it the most significant technological shift since the first iPhone. And in the middle of everything is NVIDIA, the company that builds graphics cards and sits atop one of the most valuable corporations in the world. They are already building self-driving cars along with Hollywood movies, simulating weather systems, training robots, and even fueling many international and national AI programs. It's safe to say NVIDIA will be the epicenter of AI in 2025. And according to many insiders and leaks, this move isn't just a product release. It's a direct strike at any major smartphone company that exists today. Companies like Samsung, Huawei, Xiaomi, and everyone else are at risk because this is the declaration of a new era. The main highlight here is AI, and here is how NVIDIA plans to enter the smartphone war. Sources like Bloomberg, Nikkei Asia, and Asian supply chains have already confirmed it. NVIDIA is officially developing a next-generation smartphone, and internally it is called the AI NeoPhone. While on the surface it looks like it's a straight threat to Apple, it's not competing with the iPhone. It will be competing with the concept of what a phone actually is. Jensen Huang personally approved the project and said in his symbolic statement that they are building the most powerful and most affordable AI phone ever created. Huang is the president of NVIDIA, and as you can see from his statement, he plans to beat Apple and other smartphone makers by a big margin. But here is how it will work. If NVIDIA can bring data center level AI into the consumer phone, they can turn every user into a superhuman and every mobile into a supercomputer. But why did NVIDIA decide to launch phones just now, even if they have been on top of the AI world for years? To answer that, we'll need to get to some technical details about the new phone. So far from the leaks and from the engineers who have seen early designs, this NVIDIA AI NeoPhone will not use the ARM-based mobile chip like most Apple A series and Android devices are based on. https www.youtube.com watch VOV7K XVR 53 PMWW 553 to 606. Instead, the new phone will use a mobile variant of the upcoming Blackwell X or Rubicon architecture. While it looks quite underwhelming, just know that the same architecture is already powering trillions of trillion parameter AI models. To put things into perspective, here's how it works. Today, smartphone companies like Apple, Samsung, or Google run on AI like Siri, Gemini, Bixby, or even other models. However, the common problem these AI models have is that they are rather limited. Moving forward to the NVIDIA NeoPhone, it will run full-strength AI models right from the phone, making it not only fast but efficient and better in terms of quality as well. You're not seeing any cloud versions or watered-down versions or even more mobile-optimized versions. Rather, you're seeing an AI that a phone can run at full strength, using AI models that are the same class as those used in data centers. This means the AI will run natively on the device, not the cloud. But what does this mean for an average user in simple words? The features. If an AI is running natively on the phone, that means we wouldn't see any lag, any limit to complexity, and the internet wouldn't be required for the AI model to work. Just imagine using ChatGPT at any time without having to wait for it to process longer inputs or ultimately failing due to connection errors. Yes, the AI used in NVIDIA NeoPhone features real-time learning, adaptation, and full private AI that never leaves the phone. One major news outlet, called Digitimes, reported that NVIDIA is building hardware acceleration specifically for the large-scale use of their LLMs. This would allow them to run 100 times faster than any cloud AI available on modern-day smartphones. The moment a phone can run AI without a cloud, the entire structure of artificial intelligence being used in smartphones also changes. This would make Apple's iCloud-based intelligence system go obsolete, and Samsung's cloud AI is already becoming unnecessary thanks to Google's Gemini. And even if Gemini is much faster than all the other AI models, soon we might see Google Assistant becoming irrelevant as well. In other words, the Neo phone does not fetch intelligence from a server, but it is intelligent itself. And before we move forward with the full list of features that this device comes with, we would like you to subscribe to our channel if you want us to uncover more futuristic tech on this channel. Offline AI smartphone. There are rumors around the world that the new phone will run on a large scale of GPT-4, Claude 3, LLaMA4, Gemini Ultra, and other AI models, all while fully being offline. As insane as it might look on paper, what does it actually mean when it is given to us in mobile form? Firstly, AI features would never stop, even when you have no signal. But you know, we live in an era where we often have Wi-Fi or mobile data. Well, think about it again. If you're in a subway, airplane, or in a desert somewhere, your AI stays fully operational. During times of survival, if you need to know something from the AI, it will tell you the exact thing that you wanted without having to connect to the internet. In other words, your phone becomes your own personal AI supercomputer. Secondly, the biggest benefit and the one that might be the deal maker for NVIDIA is total privacy. Since nothing leaves the device, your conversations, photos, videos, documents, and any other file are safe within your phone. That's because it never touches the internet. For now, Apple has the biggest privacy advantage. It's gone. Google's data-driven business model is broken, and the sheer idea of the new phone crushes cloud AI companies. Robot-like features. To make a device like this possible, NVIDIA has already started hiring engineers from areas where it has no experience. This includes people such as display integration specialists, materials scientists, and camera module experts. This kind of engineering is something that Apple has perfected for decades, and it took them multiple decades to build credibility in these sectors. Now, NVIDIA is trying to enter this field so aggressively and secretly, which only means one thing. They're building something from the ground up. But now, the supply chain panic is coming in. The Wall Street Journal reported that suppliers across Asia are already bracing for an industrial disruption. Everything must be redesigned at this point. Screens must support AI-oriented adaptive refresh. Camera sensors that are directly connected to the neural engines, and even batteries that would not drain or fry due to bursts of microprocessing. If we add one of these AI models to a regular phone, it could crash. In other words, the NeoPhone is not built like a compact smartphone, but rather a small robot or companion. These components are all powered by the AI OS, which is a new operating system built by NVIDIA. The AI OS. According to Counterpoint Research, NVIDIA has already assembled its team to build its new mobile operating system. This OS is not designed around apps, but for AI autonomy. Just imagine your phone reorganizes itself automatically, and your apps become AI agents while talking to each other. Every aspect of the phone becomes AI-centric, from automatically creating schedules to intelligently responding. The best part? Everything is customizable, and your preferences matter. This isn't Android or iOS, but the world's first AI native OS for phones. Interestingly, Jensen Huang would be personally invested in the design philosophy. According to him, the phone should not be a device, but an extension of our personality. This could mean that NeoPhone's AI learns everything about your voice tone, browsing habits, work style, goals, and more. As an end user, the NeoPhone becomes an extension of their personality, offline, privately, and safely. But now comes the most significant threat NVIDIA poses to Apple: a price war. NVIDIA's NeoPhone price tag. Currently, NVIDIA is the most profitable chip company in the world, and this gives it an advantage so vast that it could crush competitors. In other words, they can sell their new NeoPhones at a loss and still crush the competition. Many people are already talking about the fact that NVIDIA might trigger a price war that Apple is too big to win. Apple relies heavily on its iPhone profit margins, but NVIDIA does not. So, suppose that they sell their phone for a few $100s less than Apple, and Apple wouldn't have any response to the collapsing revenue model. This could put both Apple and Samsung into a defensive position where they might be stripped of their title. From every report that we have so far, we can see NVIDIA's two-path strategy might be the most viable for them. The first option is to either make a fully NVIDIA-branded flagship phone that would be a direct iPhone competitor. The other option that they might be considering is to partner with Oppo, Vivo, or Xiaomi. This would be much safer than going all in with their phone. Either path, they have one goal: to make AI supercomputing cheaper than owning an iPhone. And this single goal terrifies the entire industry. Right now, most people are joking about the fact that this is the post-smartphone era. In the future, the phone identity disappears. You won't use apps. You will tell your AI what you want to do. The crazy part is that the AI organizes your files automatically, and it learns new abilities like having a digital brain. From managing your finances to writing emails and planning your day, or improving your productivity, this AI phone will act as a digital companion for you. And this is precisely what Jensen Huang is obsessed with. The AI will anticipate your needs, it will adapt to your current lifestyle, and it will give you a complete blueprint of your goals. In the future, we will be using phones less, but leveraging the use of AI to the fullest. Outro. The launch of the new phone may happen between late 2026 and mid-2027. And when it does, there will be a huge shift in the entire industry. Do you think the NeoPhone is enough to challenge Apple's entire identity? Let us know in the comments down below, and do subscribe to our channel if you want more videos like these.